back to where I was. And I don't know, somehow they stepped into my life and it changed a lot, a lot. I'm able to take care of my daughter. I'm able to keep my child, you know.
How old is she?
She's 4. She's 4 years old. And it's the best thing that happened to me because I have other children that I wasn't able to keep, and was the same reasons, you know, not having a place to live with them, you know. And by the end of my stay at the program, I had a place to take my daughter home to, and the people are great. They like my family, you know. Anything that you want to do, they help you achieve your goals, and that's what you really need in life, especially when you don't, you know, you don't have anyone. Like somebody to push you to do what you need to do, you know. And I love it. I don't know.
People who can just speak to you and say, well, you have this particular issue or problem, or you have this goal or ambition. Well, there's things that we can do to help you get there. And that's just a gift.
Yes.
And it's out there and waiting for people to use it. And so programs like this are a practical way for us to be able to connect people with all those different opportunities, not just the housing issues, but these folks know all the different resources that are available. And now here you are from where you started, with an education, with a career, with your children being educated, with your disabled child getting the help that she needs to be able to reach her fullest potential, whatever that turns out to be. And that's what we're all dreaming for as a parent, right? For our kids to reach their fullest potential and to be better than us.
Exactly.
So we're all reaching for that. So it's so great that you see that in sight now. So congratulations.
Thanks for the program.
You're very welcome. Sir.
Okay. The program has been fantastic for me. Used to live in West New York, and the apartment was kind of small for 4 kids. At the new apartment, the kids have their own bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with 2 teenage daughters you need.
At least.
Used to have to struggle to do laundry because the laundromat was 3 blocks away. Now it's unit. The washer dryer is in the unit. I grew up in Jersey City, so I was familiar with the area, and it's a great place.
Great. Good for you. How old are your kids?
11, 13, 15, and 18.
Great. And full group. That's great. And you know, it's expanding this the way we have. Now we're in 9 different counties, as you know, and the commissioner has done and her staff has done a great job in terms of, you know, making sure this program grew, but grew in a smart way, in a sensible way, so that we had people, when they entered the program, getting the services that they needed, and not feeling frustrated. Because one of the worst things that happen is you come to one of these programs, you get frustrated, you walk away, and it gets, your situation goes from bad to worse. And we don't want to see that happen to folks. And so I'm glad to hear that this stuff is working. Because lots of times people describe these things to me, as you might imagine. Governor, fund this, this is the way it'll work. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. It's always gratifying for me when it actually works the way that we planned for it to work. And then I get to meet folks like you who've actually benefited from it directly. That's a really
because everything they tell you is everything they do. You know, when they first tell you about it.
And it's really good. And I think for us, the idea of giving people second chances that are meaningful. So whether you've come out of a drug or alcohol abuse problem, whether you've come out of a abuse problem, physical abuse or sexual abuse, whether you've come out of a situation where you know, you've got family members who have those problems that have broken apart the family, you know, whether you've been incarcerated, you know, all of those things are things that people go through in this state, and they don't want to go back to it. And for those who don't want to go back to it, we want to give them an opportunity to really meaningfully change their lives. And what we don't especially want is, if that's an experience that an adult has had, for that experience to be repeated by the child.
Exactly.
Because that's what they see. Gloucester, Camden, Cumberland, and Middlesex. Middlesex is the newest one that we're adding right now. So we're going to have opportunities for people. We're now in more than 1/3 of the counties, and that's good. And as the program continues to show it's successful, I'm confident that whoever the next governor is, that they'll be looking to expand this. We started it with a couple of counties, and now have it to 9. And the great thing is that it's also a program that you get a great return on, because people begin to work, and thank God pay taxes. And that helps to get us the money we need.
That's why they also showing us about home ownership. So we're having a class that's coming up about owning property in New Jersey.
Let me tell you, it's a great thing.
They teach you a lot.
They're teaching us that too, like how credit score is supposed to be, and there's a lot of that.
Simple and as obvious as that is, I know that rolling this program out and making a decision to do this, and yes, we're going to fund housing now as part of DCP&P. That took courage, and I want to thank you again. I want to thank the commissioner. And our mission, keeping hope alive. Hope lives here. You've talked about inspiration. Where do we get our inspiration from? It's you. And I really want to thank you for your commitment to your children, for saving your children's children. Your work in this last year and this last time has saved your families generations from now. And your commitment is really inspiring to me, to my staff, and I know I speak for all of the staff in saying, great job.
Thank you.
It is. What I do in this job is to try to give people opportunities to succeed.
Sure do.
Right? You give opportunities to succeed, and then the story becomes, what did you make of it? And that's why it's such a great story, is because all of you have made something of that opportunity. You didn't waste it, you used it. And to hear about all of you now taking care of children who otherwise would be in foster care, feeling abandoned, feeling alone. And we know what that will do to a kid long term, right? We know how hard that would be. And there's nothing in the world that matters to a child more than the love and the presence of their parent. And so this is what this does. And you know, that's going to mean that the next generation of children in New Jersey are going to have a better chance at starting off in a better place.
Yes.
We don't know where they'll end up. That's up to them. Right? We can only do so much. But if we start them off in a better place, how great is that? We've done part of our job. So I'm thrilled for you, and really, you know, wanted to come here and announce the expansion of the program with people who have benefited from it, to let you know that because of how well you're doing, you're going to give a whole bunch of people in Middlesex County now a chance. It's got the same chance you had.
That's great.
If you had failed at it, it would be a lot harder for me to go to the legislature and justify spending more money on this program. But I can go to them and say, we have to expand this program. You need to spend more money because look at the success stories we've had in these other counties. And so part of what you should feel good about today, and why I wanted to do it in this setting and not just in Trenton, was to let you know that as much as me, you are responsible for the increased opportunity for people in other parts of the state because of your success. Because I can point to each and every one of you when justifying spending this money to the taxpayers and to the legislature and say, no, this is a successful program. This is the kind of program we got to support and expand, and it's because of you. So you're paying it forward by being successful and showing people that if we provide the resources and the opportunity to people to have a meaningful second chance, that there are lots of people in the state who are going to make the most of that and have a better life. And you guys have a better life because of it. And that's what we're shooting. Because in June they say, well, we just got out of school. In July they say it's just the beginning of the summer. So I was having this argument last night with my son. I'm like, dude, you have 3 books to read. You're halfway through the first one, and it's August. Like, it's almost,
He's right on schedule.
yeah, so you're right on the. As far as he's concerned, it's going perfectly. You know, like, dude, you gotta start. You get, like, Ian, do I have to sit here? Like, and last night, actually, I had to sit there and go, okay, we're going in this room, and I'm gonna sit here, and I'm gonna have my book, and you're gonna have yours, and we're gonna do this for half an hour and knock it off. And Mary Pat's just relieved that, like, I did it, and she didn't have to do it. And she said, yeah, your father's doing it now. She kind of gave him that little smile, like, you thought I was bad. What did you have to deal with him?
Yeah, the school email came was like, he has to read such and such. So
Yeah.
Did you have something to do with that?
No.
Oh.
No, I had nothing to do with that. I had nothing to do with that. No, I'm a victim like you are. I'm a victim of it the same way you are. I'm trying to make sure they do what they're supposed to do before they get to September. I'm like, it's August, man. And I said, it's August 2nd. I said, you've got 30 days to read 2.5 books when you had, 90 days to read 3. So we're getting down to the
Can't
final
wait till
days.
she start being able to read, because I'm reading like 4 or 5 books a day, like for real.
Yeah.
I have a room just full of books. Like,
That's great. Well,
she loves it.
that's going to serve her really well when she
She's
gets to
pretty
school.
smart, so
That's good. Well, and now you got the place to put the books. Good for you.
big hope.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to be here. I appreciate it very much. Jacques, great work.
Thank you.
Appreciate it very much. Well done. Well done. All righty. Enjoy your day.
It's
Governor, will you take any questions?
No, something yesterday.
That was cool. It wasn't that bad. Yeah.
Like real down to earth.
It wasn't that bad.
Your son had to sit on the stairs.
It was cool.
This is sweetie. He's down to earth. Is it warm in here for you guys?
Do you guys mind if we get your names from Bergen Record?